Hey everybody, RC here. Wanted to talk a little bit about how to be able to use Zoomify. So here we have a document, and you'll notice if I wind up going into the image size of the document, it's actually a pretty big document. It's close to 6,000 pixels wide by, let's say, 1,200 pixels high, and it's got about a resolution of about 150. And I want to put this on the web. And if I tried putting this on the web, let's see. I'm going to go over here and I'm going to grab this Pano and I'm just going to drag it into, let's drag it into Safari and see what it would look like. So put it into Safari. Now, notice it wound up taking this and it wound up resizing it bigger or smaller. But what if I wanted to be able to kind of go in and go around and move around this image? It's a little bit too big, but I want to be able to put the entire image up. We can actually do that using Zoomify. So let's take a look at how that works. Once you end up having this picture open, I'm going to go ahead and click on File, and I'm going to click on Export, and under Export, I'm going to click on Zoomify. Now, this is going to wind up giving you a template of different things that you can wind up using. Right? You have a Zoomify viewer with navigator on a black background, gray or white, or just the viewer by himself. Let's go ahead and just use the one with the navigator on a black background. Now, for a folder, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to move myself over here to the desktop folder, and I'll make a new folder for this called Zoomify. And I'll click on Create. Once I wind up clicking on that, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to click on Choose. Now, when we wind up working with this, we set up the folder, and that's the folder we're going to wind up saving it. The base name is the name of the file, so we're going to go ahead and call it rc-pano-1. And here we can wind up specifying the tiling options for this. What's the quality of this? And it's almost kind of like JPEG compression. So I'm going to go ahead and leave it at maximum quality. It's going to optimize. And the browser options, the window that we wind up setting up on the web page. How big do we want it to be? So I want this window, let's say, to be 800 by 400. Once we wind up doing that, we can go ahead and we can click on OK. What that's going to do is it's going to wind up creating this template, and this page is going to be about 800 pixels wide. You'll notice that you end up having a navigator here on the left-hand side, which you can use to be able to drag to the left and drag to the right to be able to move you around. You also have the option to be able to click to zoom in to a specific area. And you'll notice that right here, you wind up having the option to be able to zoom in and zoom out. Now, the cool part about it is that once you wind up coming into a specific area, if it's gray or blurred out, that area will, in a second or two, automatically change and show you what the new content looks like. You can also move left, right, down, and up using the keys down here. You can bring yourself back to a full by just clicking on this. The hand lets you move in and out, and if you wind up clicking on this, you can zoom in and then click up, down, and move around. So you can continue to kind of click to zoom into a specific area. When you're done, you can go ahead and click on this, and it brings you back out. So this is a great way for you to be able to use big files in a small space using Zoomify.